A huge welcome, everybody, to our game of the week. Finally, it is here. You can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into this snake pit of an environment, just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, because we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Cyclones will kick this deep to get us going. Return starts from inside the 5. Stopping at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Texas's offense is going to get the chance to start this game off. And as this quarterback takes the field, responds and rallies around him, can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Texas.
Number 32 in the end zone.
Possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes.
Fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this...
Set it down for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Easy throw to a wide open third down coming up. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Trying to create outside the pocket now.
And he'll start in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Boy, that he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
And he dumps it off.
On 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down.
Looking for a deep completion. Catch made down inside the 10. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Texas.
Number 8.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not...
Longhorns offense takes the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Looking to make a big play downfield. This one...
Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offense.
Down play coming up after that run. Can he get there on the ground? Zero running.
In their run phase. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
A production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off.
And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice... We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going. Taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that 1st down.
Now it's 2nd down here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Texas. Number 7. Hauls it in the end zone.
This offense comes back out on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. They bring
downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Obvious roughing the passer. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. No problem. Knocks it right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. Return begins inside the 10. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very intriguing first 2 quarters of football in Ames. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
We'll kick this away to get the second half going. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down.
Pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a
way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And that pass is hauled in.
Them and taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming. Telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Heavy pressure, hit as he throws. Intercepted. And set up. It's a first down play. Ball handed off. They tackle
on this drive, working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Finds a man. More than enough for a first down. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Quarterback looking to scramble.
I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards. Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well.
Touchdown, Texas. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Team now set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 9th. Offense comes back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again.
They'll tap over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give them credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Oh, the pass is picked off. A quick spin move. And he's going to score in a big road game. First down here for this offense. Fires it to the wideout, who makes the grab. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He's going to hand this off. And they finally bring him down.
Out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth.
Touchdown, Longhorns. And the beatdown continues. It's remaining, but Kirk and I would like to get to the plane, so let's hope the coach doesn't use them. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Makes it second and short. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it, and they heave it deep downfield. It's caught on the left side for a huge on the play. Well, here we are, midpoint of the season, and this group is still marching along undefeated, chasing a perfect record and getting a lot of attention, Kirk, at this point.
Well, they're as good as anybody that we've seen all year long in college football. They are headed towards that college football playoff and a shot at a national championship. Now, the thing is, they just need to remain focused on each week that lies ahead of them. If they're able to do that, we've got a dangerous football team here.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. So we'll kick it away to start us off.
Texas.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So Texas's offense comes on the field first today. Here comes that star wide receiver.
There's a rumor that this guy actually DMs the opposing corners before the game that he's going to go up against, as if to say, hey, it's going to be a long day for you today.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. It was a foot race and he won it. First play of the drive now from the 25. On first down, it's play action. And here comes a deep shot. Catch made. It's a big... Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. He finds his man.
So easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for...
And he takes it in for the...
Really good route, and the quarterback just misses him. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be in
third down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The returners are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he's tackled right
On full display right there.
second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. That's a big
Get up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off.
Or he could get out. They keep him to a short gain.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Takes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll stop him behind. Take a timeout. Important second down play coming up. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. And he's pushed at
Runs like that throughout the course of a game. By the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Tries to get it to the running back. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And a huge
creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around.
Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. This time, a completion.
And that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who...
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive...
Keep this deep. Begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Murray. Tackled back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Into the 35, first down again. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And a sophomore.
Got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one falls. The Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner brought. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. Not much on it. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They'll work the clock here with their running game. And it's good for...
Remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts.
Makes it second down. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. Solid run. Tackle.
It's today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts. Really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relative.
Second down after the incompletion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and he does it. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Oh, and then
At this point, late in the game, playing with the lead, third down and long, maybe you run the ball. You know, work that clock. Continue to think about the big picture. Now you're facing...
Longhorns begin a new series here, first and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the tackler is...
But at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds. Out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
We head now to use this offense now. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And that's in.
Throw the ball on third and short, unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here?
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown, Kansas State. They go in front in the final minute of play.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for a touchdown.
So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. They'll return it from inside the... Here we go, crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. Receiver makes the catch. Heads up.
Down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Of course, second down play coming up. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That one falls incomplete.
In the fourth quarter, get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can.
And looking for a big play here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Longhorns, to take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And with time of seconds remaining in the game, offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And that turnover will finish the football game. Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium, and anytime the TCU Horned Frogs take the field, they have a standard, a legacy to live up to. One that was established by the likes of Slingin' Sammy Baugh, Davey O'Brien, and LaDainian Tomlinson. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns. You think the fans are ready for this one? The booth's shaking underneath us, guys. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's going to take off. He will wear that beat down since the last time these two met, Jesse.
And they've been talking about it for a long time. They were absolutely embarrassed. The play, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you, showing the clips in the locker room. You know you failed. You want to come out and get a great start in this football game early.
Ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's calling.
And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. And he was able
Offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
takes this handoff and headed to the right. That's what you expect. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Offense calls a timeout here. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking on the move. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's run out of... The Longhorns are marching down the field.
That's so frustrating. I got you in the perfect situation. I get you in third.
And
You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
this drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Got him, and nobody's close. They get him down with this offense.
Change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He'll pick up 3. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Touch pass on the run. Touchdown, Tech! Here comes this offense. They go to the ground. And the
Right now, this defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
They finally corral him, but he...
Tone it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Off play action on 1st down. He's got it. They will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers.
Here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They've jumped on them, executing at a high level and up 14-0, David.
This is the exact start you wanted. I mean, offense is playing great. Defense has gotten stops. You're in a position now, Palmer, to put the hammer down and get it.
Winning in the trenches. So here on offense, keep running the football and show your dominance.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. He goes out of bounds after the big play. The offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He just find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being...
The 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. They'll get
Nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Makes the grab on the left.
3rd down throw, and you want to push the ball vertically down the field, but if the defense takes it all away, check the ball down. Get it to your running back and let him go do the work and move the sticks for it.
And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it 1 more yard to get it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. Set for a 1st down play. The give to the back.
Running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. And the Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this half. Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive.
We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Working that left side now. Oh, the pirouette, he's got room. And there was lots of space as he gets us on the same wavelength. They make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of...
On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Can't find it.
Take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Caught in the backfield, it's Ramsauer. The Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it.
Wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And some room to work. They're ripping off chunks of yards. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Moves around to clear up the vision. Going to try to get it himself. 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. They think there's room to run to the right here. Finds a crease at the 20. Afterburners coming.
Run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat.
Is one, though, that they want to build a legacy around. This guy right here, he's really stepping up in this game today, and he's the guy that Longhorn fan.
Brings it in down the left side. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the pummeling has started. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. Horns, they've got it again on offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's going to run it.
Nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Off the play fake. Take it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And they're in game. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And it's in for a 1st down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Oh, what a spectacular. Early on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Fires to the wideout. And the pass, it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. 1st down here for the offense. To the ground with the back. Turns it on him.
These guys right up the middle, unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And he's got it inside.
There for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's
ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas! Smokey the Cannon, not the only one using explosives around here. Here comes the Texas offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They're trying to get to it. He makes the connection.
And I might come up, but those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Makes the stop and the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. College football coaches tell his nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds. First down.
Down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll run play action. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we played 1 quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. We've played 1. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. A 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that down, and they'll try the field goal. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. It's good. Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time.
That lead, David.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body...
Airing at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Scrambling away. Unleashes one. It's complete. Offense is gained. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very...
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look in the to the 19, 1st and 10. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Release to the back. This time he's got his man. Touchdown Longhorns! A great catch and run for 6. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10. That touchdown gives his team a pretty... And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some...
He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Skips away from pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's going to pass. Spits it out to the back. It's complete to the left. And a fresh set of downs. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Quarterback moving. Pulls it in.
And the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage.
So don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
How about that play?
The quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete.
Back set up in the pistol. They'll try the left side.
Where that running play was going, and he beat the football to the line of scrimmage and forced the TFL.
And
attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Makes for this QB. Last week, man, the completion percentage way down. Just wasn't consistent, wasn't in good rhythm. Right now, looks like he's in total control, and this offense is moving at a way better pace. Looks like a complete...
To that 1st down marker. They're facing a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got his man, makes the grab. And he breaks into the open. misses. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into it
again, and here comes the offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time and took them right to the
jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Really nice third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45.
This guy, especially on third down, you've got to know that at any given moment, he can take off on you. They've got to do a better job on the back end, keeping their focus on him. He's the one with the foot.
Defense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Makes the pass. He's got an open man.
Spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a...
Throws toward the end zone.
Not on the same page with his intended target.
Now on second down after the incompletion. Now the play fake. Lets it fly deep downfield. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. He's looking for an open man on second down. Got him downfield. Smashes ahead. Touchdown, Longhorns! And the stomping has commenced. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits.
Sending the offense back onto the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to...
Distance on third down as they try to convert from the 20. Motion from the offense. Going with the ground game left. And they drive.
Offense doing more of what they do. This is the #1 offense in the country in first downs. They find a way to continue to move the football, run.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Texas! Fire from the pistol. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Not much work. Leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on third down. They hit the
offense on first down. Running to the left. And the freshman does it.
Offense comes up short on third down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on fourth down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This off receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come.
He's going for the big play. He caught it. Almost took it all the way in there, but it's a huge gain, and they're set up with a...
This offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. If great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. The offense on first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got room at the 35.
And hit multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Income for this offense. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Trying to make magic with his feet. Line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds a man on the left. And
To have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree. You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
That can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Feeling some heat. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Texas. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into
the offense back onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too.
Really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Grab near the marker. It's
able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Here's the handoff. And the defense.
Man, Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles, Bijan Robinson. This dude seems like he's the next guy in that long list of game breakers at the
Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got the
guys on this drive alone. This defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
Unloads quickly. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. You want to create a little space as a receiver, but too much aggression there. They move the tight end all over. Looking for the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns! Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of... Going to the running game. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Got down now as they're ready to go back to work. Holds and fires complete to the right.
Nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
And big already in the 1st half. Get to the quarterback, get him on the ground. This could start some momentum going back the other direction.
Got out of trouble and throws. Down here for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got his man quickly. Now. Use the play fake. Now to throw. On the run. Still looking. And they won't be tool to have a quarterback that can extend a play like that. But sometimes you're smart to be check down Charlie and just take something easy and not invite disaster.
Because when you...
And that's a live ball. The defense pounced on that, and now they're headed the other way.
That looks...
Wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go to the Texas offense back on the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing.
He's off to the races. And the tackle is made to come up with explosive plays, and they use one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. And it almost had it in his grasp. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Throws to the back. Zings it complete to the right. The Longhorns are in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Going for 6. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast.
We'll line up to kick off and start the second half.
Texas.
And they
This ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
gets them away from
In the double teams, you see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield.
This game, can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Hand off from the shotgun. Only some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. Makes a connection.
Ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
Buys a little extra time. He's not afraid to go deep. What can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. They're going to throw it again. And he walks. Used the play fake, now to throw. Looking to take a shot. Oh, and he gets downfield for the explosive. Picks up more than 30. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. He's going to run it. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Texas! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
Great decision by the
Texas offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving.
Got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
A gain of 4. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short.
Right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see.
Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Caught behind
The running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a...
Lining up for a first down play. They want that clock to run. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Defense to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they need for first down. Power football with the run. And he has first down play at 2nd and 6. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fires to the wideout. The completion well past the sticks.
Quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it. Almost had another interception.
A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get it done.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.